iPhone SE versus Samsung Galaxy S7. That's coming up right now. Let's go. Nick here, helping to master your technology, and welcome to the iPhone SE versus the Samsung Galaxy S7. Now, I want to make this clear out of the gate. I do have that, tramp stamp here on the Galaxy S7, so this definitely lets you know that this is the US model here of the GS7, specifically the AT&T model here with that logo right there on the back. Now the SE is pretty much the same across the board. No matter which SE you go with anywhere around the world, it's pretty much the same exact device worldwide here. So I live in the US, of course I'm gonna have the US Galaxy S7, and this is the black model here. I did put a black screen protector on if you guys were wondering that. It actually does have that glazed look on the front too, but I put a black screen protector on. Kind of looks like the jet black or the pearl black Galaxy S7. So let's go ahead and boot these both up at the same time and see which one gets there first. Now I have done tests on both of these in the past, and the Galaxy S7 did not boot up as fast as the SE, and I think it might be due to that AT&T boot logo here on my device. But if you have the Exynos version, it might be really close, or actually closer to the SE. So the SE is going to show a win here based on my past experience. So yes, there it is. There's a win there for the SE. And now we're going to be waiting on the Galaxy S7. But while we're waiting on it, let's talk just a little bit. I got to put my password in. Let's talk just a little bit about the devices. So we all know what the SE is by now. It's the redesigned iPhone 5S with modern up-to-date specs. We have an Apple A9 CPU here on the iPhone SE, which is just basically going to give you incredible speed here. And we do have 2 GB of RAM, which on iOS is plenty of RAM because this is a highly optimized light OS, so it doesn't take a lot of resources and things like that. iOS doesn't manage cache very well, but still, it does get the job done here. Now on the S7, TouchWiz of the past used to be very laggy and stuttery, but the TouchWiz of now is very good, it's very fast, and it's very similar to the iPhone in performance. I use iPhones and Samsungs and LGs, and I can tell you the newer TouchWiz, like on this one on the Galaxy S7, is very strong in performance. So let's go ahead and close both of these out here. And you are going to get an AMOLED display here, QHD. I do have the photo mode on, so it doesn't look quite as colorful right now, but this is going to give you 577 pixels per inch here on the Galaxy S7. So if you look closely at text, very sharp stuff here for the GS7, and you really are going to enjoy this screen. It's probably the best screen I've ever seen on any smartphone, to be honest with you here. Now on the Galaxy S7, you do get a 12 megapixel rear camera with an f1.7 aperture, heart rate monitor, water resistance, expandable storage. This is just an all-around champ. The only thing I don't like too much about the S7 is the front-facing camera. It's only 5 megapixels, whereas phones like the OnePlus 3T has like 16 megapixel front camera. So there's a little bit behind on the megapixel on the front. 1.2 megapixel on the front here on the SE. Like I say, A9 CPU, 2 gigs of RAM, 12 megapixel camera here. So these are pretty evenly matched in terms of these specifications. The camera on the rear of the SE is phenomenal. It shoots in 4K. It shoots in at 60 frames per second as well. So very good stuff here on the iPhone SE Rose Gold. So we're going to begin this app test now here. Let's go ahead and make sure everything is closed. You can see both things are closed here. And we're going to begin with calculator. So let's begin with calculator on both devices in 3, 2, let's go. And you can see the SE ahead there. Let's come home. Looks like the SE was home first as well. Let's go into the camera. And that looked like the SE. So 2-0 to the SE, actually 3-0 because it won the boot up test. Let's go home here. And you can see the SE is home first as well. Now the animation speeds on the Galaxy S7 are on 1x, 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 and running Android Marshmallow 6.0.1. Nougat update coming soon. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see updates on Nougat. Over here on the iPhone SE, we're running iOS 10.2.1. Let's go into Instagram on both. You can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I do post stuff related to the channel here on my Instagram feed, if it will load over here. And you can see I do have all the behind the scenes stuff. So if you guys care about seeing that, or phones that I'm getting that we're going to be covering on the channel, you want to get to me more directly, I will get back to you quicker on this Instagram. So go ahead and follow me there. Link is down below in the description. _Nick_Ackerman. Let's come out of here. And I want to check these Wi-Fi's really quickly because I think the Wi-Fi's might be off. I don't think they're on the same Wi-Fi network, because one was actually going slower to Instagram. So let's go here. Let me come over here on the SE and get this on the same Wi-Fi network as well. just so the speeds on loading the apps are the same. Let's come over here and let's go into the clock on both. And you can see the S7 for the win. So the S7 takes a win there. And I believe I skipped the settings. So let's do the settings. You can see, boom, right there. S7 won that one. So I think it's like 3-2 for the iPhone SE. But I could be wrong. You know, if you see something I don't see, comment it down below. Just because I'm saying this doesn't mean I'm accurate. I'm looking through a camera lens. So let's go ahead and go through App Store and Play Store. So who's gonna win this one? Oh, that was really close, but I would say slightly ahead to the Galaxy S7. Let's come home. And iPhone SE slightly back to the home screen. Let's go into Twitter. You can see the Galaxy S7 would have been there already. Let's come home. Let's go into voice recorder and voice memos. See what happens here. Okay, that looked about the same. I'm gonna give that an even tie. Let's go into YouTube. And people said in my last video that I missed the My Video section, so let's go make sure we do this correctly this time. Let's go into library. The S7 did win the load up time there on YouTube, as you've seen. Let's go over here to library, and let's go over here to My Videos on both. In 3, 2, let's go. And I hit the wrong thing, so I did it again. So let's go back to My Videos. Let's go to My Videos. SE was there first on the My Videos, and that was an accurate tap. I'm pretty sure that was an accurate tap there. So let's go ahead and load up iPhone 5s versus Galaxy S7. You can watch that one if you're interested as well. And that video was designed to help you, you know, answer the question if you want to upgrade. It was not to say that the iPhone 5s could even match up to the S7, because it cannot, you know. But this is actually a close match. Both of these devices are both going for about $350 or so. Not in store, but the Galaxy S7 on eBay or like Swappa or like Gazelle, you can get this baby at about the same price as the SE. So let's go into eBay. And you can see SE, a better optimized application for eBay there. So I'm gonna say the SE is winning a lot of tests here. Let's go into Amazon. And SE ahead there, and now the Galaxy S7. So let's go into Safari and Internet. Let's go ahead and start a new tab here. And let's just go into, let's just try youtube.com here on the browser. Let's go to youtube.com here on the browser. Let's go to youtube.com here on the Galaxy S7 on the browser. Let's do that there. And let's go. And it's going into the app for Android. So it went into the annoying app there on Android. So let's go back here and let's do another website. Let's just do yahoo.com. Let's just do yahoo.com here. And let's go. And the SE just smoking fast on Yahoo there. Very nice stuff, SE. Let's try another website. Let's go to cnet.com, an awesome, you know, tech site. Used to read them when I was a younger boy too. They've been out for a while. Let's go into cnet.com on both. Let's go. And you could see Galaxy S7 there first on CNET here. So I don't know what's going on with CNET there on the SE. It didn't even load. Oh, I put CMET. Did you guys see that? I put CMET. C-M-E-T. Can't spell on the small keyboard. Let's do another test because that wasn't fair. Let's go into, I'm thinking of a site really quickly here. Let's just go into, let's go back to Google. See how fast they go back to Google. I know it's a really easy site to load, but whatever. Let's just do that because that's all I could think of right now is the Googs. Let's go. And the SE went there first. So I would say in terms of browsing, both are very fast, but I do think the SE is a better browser overall than the Samsung Internet tabs. So let's go here and go home. And you can see the SE smoking back to the home screen. Let's go to speed test on both. Let's begin test here on the SE while we wait for this one to load here on the Galaxy S7. And I think overall this test is showing that the SE is a faster phone than at least the US version of the Galaxy S7. And in my testing, I found the SE to be a more efficient, more quick phone in my experience. But is it so much quicker that it really matters? Not really. It's only slightly quicker than the Galaxy S7, and that's not the deciding factor for me. Between these phones, I'm still taking the Galaxy S7. I don't care that the iPhone SE is slightly faster. Everything else about the Galaxy S7 just absolutely destroys it, in my opinion. Like the QHD AMOLED display, having water resistance, no water resistance over here, a 5.2-inch screen, a 4-inch screen here, the Galaxy or on the iPhone SE here. Expandable memory, no expandable memory. And yeah, so in those areas, in the camera, I do think is better here on the Galaxy S7, but not by a lot. But I do think the S7 beats the SE in enough ways to make me choose an S7 over an SE. But that's just my personal opinion. You might differ, and that's what's cool about the world, is we all have our own experience and thoughts. So the SE did lose here on this upload speed, as you can see right there. Pause the video and read that if you want. If not, let's just know that 90 beats 89 and 12.03 beats 11.51. So S7 takes that win. Let's go down here. Let's go to Apple Health and S Health. About the same there. And I do prefer the S Health over the Apple Health application, but that's just because, you know, I think it's more intuitive. Let me know what you guys think about these health apps, which ones you like more. Let's go down. And let's go into calendar. And that looked like the SE. Let's go home. And let's go into weather. So I knew the SE was going to win there. This app on the weather is a little bit slower on the S7. I've tested that on multiple devices. The weather app is very optimized here on the SE. So what is the conclusions here of the iPhone SE versus the Samsung Galaxy S7? Well, we've seen in this test that the iPhone SE is the faster phone. If you want a more faster, more efficient device, I think you're going to be happier with the SE. If you want a very reliable, efficient device with some of the most cutting-edge technology on the planet, I'd say go with the Galaxy S7. People are really into tech, are really gonna love the Galaxy S7. People who just want a reliable, good phone that just works and works very well and gets great battery life are gonna love the iPhone SE. In terms of price, if you go second rate like eBay, or you go like Gazelle or like Swappa or like Craigslist or something, you know, not brand new, both of these devices are in the same price point on that regard. So in terms of multitasking, let's check this out because we did not check out multitasking. Let's go into calculator, and the SE is going to win in multitasking. I don't even think we need to do this on this Exynos version. On the Snapdragon version, this guy just, you know, it has to reload apps quite a bit, honestly, in my experience. You can see it's just a little bit slower than the SE, so multitasking is going to be better on the SE, and gaming is also going to be stronger on the SE. So really, I think it's still, both are very strong devices, both are still very powerful. I really think what it comes down here is, do you like Samsung or do you like Apple? Do you want Android or do you want iOS? Both are phenomenal devices, but I think if you want something similar to the Galaxy S7 in the iPhone world, you might want to check out the iPhone 7. That device is probably more comparable with this guy, but still, you know, you might have been asking yourself the question, iPhone SE or Galaxy S7, and that is why we created this video. So if you enjoyed this, please do me a favor, click the like button for me, subscribe to the channel for more technology videos like this, share this with a friend, and this was Nick here up in a Master Your Technology. Be sure to have a great day wherever you are. I will catch you all in the next one, and peace.